EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
First carry now for the former manager, Jonathan Taylor. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Gun, it's Jones. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be third down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Throwing, Jones. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be fourth down. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Like 7, 50, 50.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Cora. Inside the 30. Whoa, and he will score. Blake Cora. Touchdown, LA. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Brown now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Go.
Jones now on 1st down. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on
11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. A run with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Shotgun now for Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Now, Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Now Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set. Waiting. Right, 70.
They'll start this on the ground with Cole. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
We
the play.
are through
2nd
one.
and 10.
The Rams
At the 28
out to the
yard
early
line.
lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Waiting. Big 20. Switching. Omaha, reverse. 40 got. 40 got. 22.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard
Gain
line.
of 17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability.
First down.
Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. 260.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not
It's a
get
loss of
free.
a yard.
They're going to stop him
Brings
for
up
no
2nd
gain.
and 11.
The
At
quick
44
passing
yard
game
line.
in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
32. 59. 50. Number 20.
To the air again. Stafford. A short one here. Caught by McBride. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
250. 21. Kill. Zebra.
They'll try it now with Fuller. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
That's
yards.
another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain. They'll run it. This is Tyler Goodson. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
At the 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw is Jones. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards on the play. That's good for Rams. First down.
On play action, it's Stafford. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was taken down by Cameron Kinchins. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing now is Jones. Roger McCreary in from the secondary, able to record the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jones. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready.
Cora. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Ready. Lady. Monday. Switch. 32.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Set. Get it, 20. 32. Motion.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll run. Here's Cora. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Blake Cora. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead.
Rams 21, Colts 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Brown now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short. Of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On first down, Leonard. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Leonard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's a third and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Trap, 22! Yellow 80! Yellow 80! Get up!
Stafford now to throw on first down. He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
On for the field goal.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams have run out to a 24-7 lead.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. He'll look deep for Pittman. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Stay! 180! Alert! Red!
On 1st and 10, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
180! Omaha, ready move! 21! Hey, 5-0! Stay 50! 20 hot!
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Able to
21
get
yards.
loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
1st and 10.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
32! 40 got!
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
10.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
First down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Lady.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Stafford now on 2nd down. To the pylon, he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That is caught. What a throw. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. 180.
On first down, it's Stafford. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
To the right side, caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey. 21.
On first down, Stafford. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24 more yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
59.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Hey, 70. Set.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one not quite on target. And too much, and that one falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Red 80. Double right.
Throwing again is Stafford. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 15
that is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Omaha, ready, move.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Right, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Brown now to return it. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. To throw on first and 10, Leonard. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Rams 46, Colts 22.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Brown now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Leonard. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Colts.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Leonard to throw again. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Go. Throwing again is Leonard. He's got it at the 7. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he'll take it on in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Here comes a return from the 5. Yeah! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Ready. Lady.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 25-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50. Yellow lady! Yellow.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A big hole. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. For Adams, it's career touchdown number 104. Third amongst active players, but his first as an LA Ram. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Brown now to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here's Leonard. Looking middle, and he's got Downs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 Bison.
Leonard to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 29 yards.
That pickup good for 29 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
17-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. And that one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end, and then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll throw. It's Leonard. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
To the air is Leonard. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, Red!
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run with Corum. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. So it's a win here for the Rams. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.